What's up? Milky Tay here. It's pretty early. I think it's like 1:30, 2 in the morning. And I was investigating, in the mood to investigate. See that Khajiit? It's a feline I made, level 1 or level 2. And she joined Vraska's crew, my pirates. If I could, this is just a replay, but if you could see, she has on pirate boots and shit. Okay, so she's a sorcerer, and I haven't put any skill points or anything in anything yet. So I'm like, okay, what color magic is she going to be? So I asked her, I said, what color magic do you want to be, Zero-T? She said white. I said, damn, that's not going to work. You're a sorcerer. You summoning Daedra to help you or stuff like that, sorcerer, and you want to be white? I said, pick a second color to go with it. She said, red. So I said, okay, we'll make this thing official. We will study my white and red magic cards. We'll do our first dual color study. Come on, man, focus. Focus. It's probably already focused. Let me see. This is not going to work. Can you believe this? $200 camera. Alright. So, okay. I'm going to tell you a little dream I had. We'll call it a dream. Okay? In this dream, I was accepted into the order of angels. I was granted angelhood. Passed the little test or whatnot. And became one of the angels. Now I'm driving down the road when this happened. I get home and I look up in the sky and I thought I seen an angel. Just a split second. There was no definite picture, no features. It seemed more like, I thought it was an angel that was pissed because it was red with fire. I was like, oh, that's one of the angels. It's like, oh, it's a human. I can't believe it's been accepted or whatever. Years and years and years and years later, I think I looked up cherubim from the Pokemon or something. I started looking stuff up, different types of angels. And I believe the top class, the top tier of angels is red with fire. I believe it's called a cherubim. Cheribum, I think. Or BIM, I don't know. And they're supposed to be angels that are red with fire and have passion and power. Like some of the most powerful or highest caste or something. So maybe that angel wasn't just red with fire because it disliked me. Maybe it was the top class, like saying, hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? So that's a little bit that I think I know about red and white. I know there's a top tier angel that's red with fire. Okay, since she joined Vraska's pirate crew and she's a sorcerer, I almost put black in here too, because I got a lot of white, red, and black cards. But at the last minute, I took them out, leaving me with 23 cards, 7 land, and 16 or something. 16 regular cards. So let's just get into it. I think we'll start with the mana, the lands, because that's the essence. And I gotta remember, happiness is the key to magic. So let's see what we got. Boros Guild Gate. A lot of different colors have guild gates, different name guild gates. I haven't studied Ravnica or the Gatewatch or any of that, so I don't know. Enters the battlefield tapped. Red or white. It could be red or white mana for your abilities. It promises. It promises protection to those in need, proclaims a warning to any who would threaten Ravnican law. Well, right there, that coincides with what we learned in our brief studies of white and red. Even though the law thing was kind of in the question, because I know obeying the law is white magic and law stands for white, but what if somebody takes over like a coup or whatever and they got new laws? You have to adhere by those to be adherent to white magic. Is it morals or whoever in power? But anyway. But promising protection was when we were studying red magic and everything was stones and mountains and erosion, and I was thinking, hey, maybe the mountain is there to protect a little bit of grass or something that's growing in its shadow in its wake. Or to offer shade or something. Maybe it's protective. Red is protective. So the red and white promises protection and warns anyone who would threaten the law. So it looks like we'll find something. I'm not going to dig too deep. Okay. Here we go. A wind-scarred crag. A wind-scarred crag. Enters the battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Wind-scarred crag. You gain 1 life when it enters the battlefield. Stone Quarry. Enters the battlefield tapped. The Sun's Empire from Ixalan. The Sun's Empire cities are built from the bones of the earth. Sun's Empire cities are built from the bones of the earth. Like I was saying in the red magic study, maybe the rock isn't oblivious to the fact that it's being used to make cities and towers and stuff. Maybe it's protecting. So the Sun's Empire cities are built from the bones of the earth. This is just a non-basic red land. It's not nothing. Comes in a play tap. Sacrifice it. Add a mana of any color to your mana pool. Ravaged Highlands. Another stone quarry. This is the same thing. It has a different text. So entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. Entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. That's a monkey. Lazotep is the blue stuff they buried the dead in that allowed them to be resurrected by Nicole Bolas and become undead super warriors. Dang, my back bending over. And I heard that looking in the light directly, maybe this flame even, can damage the camera lens. So stone quarry again. Okay. In Gavany, headstones come only from quarries that have been blessed by chaplains. And Desert of the Fervent. Add a red. Cycling. Pay 1 and add a red. Discard that. And draw a card. So we'll start here. Looks like my legendary creature, which would allow me to do a commander deck with just red and white, is an angel artificer, and this is Dominaria. Okay. Whenever an aura, it has flying and first strike. Whenever an aura or equipment you control is put into a graveyard, you may return it to its owner hand at the beginning of the next step. Nothing is too broken to mend. Nothing is too broken to mend. Human warrior, red and white. Honor crop captain. Whenever it attacks another creature, get one attack to the end of the turn. Her words inspire action. Her actions inspire victory. Nothing is too broken to bend. Her words inspire action. Her actions inspire victory. It promises protection to those in need and proclaims a warning to any who would threaten Ravnican law. In Gavany, headstones come only from quarries that have been blessed by chaplains. Entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. The Sun's Empire cities are built from the bones of the earth. Alright. Ride down the instant. Destroy target, blocking creature. Creatures that were blocked by that creature gain trample. I will wash you from my hooves. I will wash you from my hooves. Okay. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Human Knight. Flying in haste, Millennium platform. Once a monument to peace was quickly seized by the Sky Knights. This is a Sky Knight Legionnaire. Millennium platform was seized by the Sky Knights for a strategic aerial location. So that's a little military coming in with the white. Thunder Song, Trumpeter. Target creature can't attack or block this turn. Hear that? Those notes mean we've arrived at Sunhome. Let our allies' hearts soar and our enemies' hearts shatter at the sound. Okay, this is when it's time to do a recap before I get too lost. Hear that? Those notes mean we've arrived at Sunhome. Let our allies' hearts soar and our enemies' hearts shatter at the sound. Trumpeter. Skylight Legionnaire. A Millennium platform, once a monument to peace, quickly seized by the Sky Knights for a strategic aerial location. I will wash you from my hooves. Ride down. Stone Quarry. The Sun's Empire cities are built from the bones of the earth. Stone Quarry. Entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. Stone Quarry. In Gavany, headstones come only from quarries that have been blessed by chaplains. It promises protection to those in need and proclaims a warning to anyone who would threaten Ravnican law. Her words inspire action, her actions inspire victory, and nothing is too broken to mend. Now we'll just look at the pictures. We got an angel sitting there fixing stuff. We got a captain who inspires the troops standing around. We got a guild gate, a big stone construct. Stone quarry where they labor. Stone quarry where they labor. Stone quarry where they labor. Ride down. About to stomp somebody. An aerial knight that sees a monument of peace for its location. And a trumpeter announcing the arrival of some forces. Okay, so it's violent because it's military, which is white. Protection, depending on your point of view. Or your let's see. Resolute survivors. Come on, camera. Human warriors. We are crops no longer. Reap elsewhere. No more slavery. Resolute blade master. Great steel is born in the hottest forges. Great soldiers are born in war. Desperate stand. At the accruing gates, hoplites revive the tactics by Kythium Euros, famous irregulars. At the accruing gates, hoplites revive the tactics of Kythium Euros, infamous irregulars. Desperate stand. Strive. It costs 2 more to cast for each target beyond the first. Any number of target creatures each get 2 to the attack and gain first strike and vigilance. That's the sorcerer. Sky Terror. Dinosaur with flying and menace. Wherever the threefold sun shines, great wings may go. Ride down again. Different ride down. The Order of Saint Tav cleared the roads of cultists and horrors, opening the way for villagers to flee Thraben. Blaze Commando. A true Boros commando only calls for reinforcements so they can clean up the mess. Shattering Blow. Aurelia seems too eager to solve her problems by delivering them to oblivion. Shattering Blow. Okay. Gleam of Battle. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Every soldier returns from battle changed by hardship, by blood, by a glimpse of glory. The Ashnodh First Blade. A creature with haste. All that still doesn't make them slower. It makes them bolder. I got two more. Angelic Captain. As the soldiers beneath her raise their voices, the angels spread their wings, their span seeming to cover the sky. And I got a duplicate Shattering Blow. So I'll grab two randoms and read the text and see what they compare, how they compare. We'll go with this, and we'll go with this. Okay. Gleam of Battle. It's an enchantment. You see an angel looking over a battlefield. These are soldiers, their helmets. Gleam of Battle. An enchantment. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a counter on it. Every soldier returns from battle changed by hardship, by blood, by a glimpse of glory. Protection, a glimpse of glory, hope. Fighting military. It just looks like a combination of both, even where that comes in. And we got a land. In Gavany, headstones come only from quarries that have been blessed by chaplains. So let's see, what are the elements of the rock from the rock study? It was a little irregular and erratic, as much as you think it's boring and predictable. You never know what part of a rock is just going to crumble at any given year. The formation that it's going to be in, you don't know how long it took for the mountain to rise, and I guarantee you it don't take a fraction of that long for the wind to erode it down. So it's a little bit of stability or lack of stability, but they build cities out of it, which means it has a lack of stability, but they're able to utilize that to make something stable for them. For the city. Okay. Elements of the red that are in a random card. This one. Angelic Captain. As the soldiers beneath her raise their voices, the angels spread their wings, their spans seeming to cover the sky. Soldiers below lifted their voices. The angel which they're relying on spread their wings, seeming to cover the sky. It took their stability to raise their voices, to come together, solidify, to gain a protection that you don't know how much protection you're really getting. Elements of red. I guess you could say it's erratic. That they are doing something they wouldn't normally do by raising their voices to naturally get some protection. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just brainstorming. Another random. Elements of red in the Boros Guild Gate. Well, you see, they did a number on this stone. They've eroded it all down. Not only is it a structure, but it's an actual protection because it's a gate. Okay? It's a gate keeping something out, keeping something in. Promises protection to those in need and proclaims a warning to any who would threaten the law. Now, elements are white in both these cards. Of course, you got the angel. What do we know? Order. They raise their voices, and now the angel spreads his wings like duty. The way things work, you got order there. I didn't do much of a study on white. I can barely remember, but okay. I know you got soldiers and military. What's white about this? Promises protection to those in need, proclaims a warning to those who would threaten the law. Okay. Once you enter these gates, you're in another domain with a whole new set of rules. So where you at? So how can we shift from red to white here? Well, protection and a warning to those who would threaten the law is both. Okay, red and white here. Soldiers coming together, raising their voices. That's not really, I don't see what's red about that. As the soldiers beneath her raised their voices, the angel spread her wings, their span seeming to cover the sky. Well, they raised their voices and they did a crescendo. Their voices blended together, solidified, and became something stronger, louder, with more purpose than them individually. With purpose. Shifting to white. Something from on high reacted to it. Something from on high reacted to it. Okay. They built the gates. And now everybody who comes upon there automatically accepts there's a rulership, there's a code of conduct, they adjust. Something from on high reacts to that. Let's see. Stone quarry. Entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. Okay. Shifting from red to white. Okay, you got stones. You got stones being chipped away, broken away by undead mummies. Well, we know that mummies in Amonkhet were white magic, but we're not going to just go from that. We got to see life given into a dead body. Okay, usually that would qualify as necromancy, but the fact is they're commanding life. It may be a perversion of life, but it's life. Let's see. Entire valleys have been formed by mummies laboring to find veins of Lazotep. Let's see. All I can think of is the stone has veins of Lazotep contained within. And then life comes about seeking it, starts breaking it down, making it do its thing, trying to retrieve something out of it. It's a reaction. I don't know. The fucking Lazotep was there generations before the mummies were even born. I don't know. Stone quarry again. Sun's empire cities were built from the bones of the earth. Let's look at this. You got, looks like some mountains that are being eroded away. Looks very bad. It's called a quarry. That's where you mine and pick at stuff for minerals and stuff. Come on. Let's think. I only got 5 more minutes. The cities were built from the bones of the earth. On high, you got life, you got order, you got civilization, you got structure and government. And they're building their cities from the stone. They're going to the stone, breaking it down, making it do its thing for protection and stuff. life going to, so the interactions, but the soldiers raising their voices, they're white magic in the first place. They're not red. Maybe their voices raised. The angels are white magic. I don't understand where even red was even in there. Shattering blow. Exile target artifact. Too eager to solve her problems by delivering them to oblivion. All that came in my mind was animate versus inanimate. The stone's inanimate. But taking it back to the crescendos, how the voices making the angel react. I don't know. Blaze Commando. A true Boros commando only calls for reinforcements so they can clean up the mess. I don't know. It's going to take a little deeper study. I'm just going to have to dwell on it for a while because I feel like I'm going to be wasting these last 4 minutes just thinking. But if you want to help me ponder, you can take another look at these cards because I guarantee by tomorrow something will come to me and I'll make a part 2. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Once a monument to peace was quickly seized by the Sky Knights for a strategic aerial location. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Human Knight. Well, I guess we come from the earth. We come from the dust. We come from the stone. Angels, they don't come from the stone and earth. They come from on high. So the crescendo of the voices, all that is material. It's 2 realms meeting. A realm of the supernatural meeting the realm of the natural. But with this shattering blow, somebody's trying to send her enemies into the supernatural realm of oblivion to solve their problems. Sun's empire, cities built from the bones of the earth. But the city is, you can't say the city is supernatural. Except the fact that it's only your concept until they have it built back here. As the soldiers beneath her raised their voices, the angels spread their wings, their spans seeming to cover the sky. Natural meets supernatural. Beauty meets the beast meets beauty, I don't know. Wherever the threefold sun shines, great wings may go. Wherever the sun is shining, inanimate, well, it's animate, but wherever the sun shines, the wings may go. The wings don't shine, they go. The sun just shines, it's there. A little clue. Inanimate meets animate or whatever. Her words inspire action. Her actions inspire victory. Her words inspire action. Her actions inspire victory. Wow, so think on that. Do one more. We probably got enough time for one more, then we'll be in danger of getting cut off. Oh, Lord. Stone Quarry, I refuse. Ride down. What about this little beast? Instant destroy target blocking creature. Creatures that were blocked by that creature gain trample. I will wash you from my hooves. You. Oh, you is a concept. That's just your brain. If he talking about your stomach juice, he's saying I'm gonna wash you, your brain, your person from my hooves. I don't know the significance. We're about to get cut off in probably the next 5 seconds, but ain't that weird?